Do you know what to do when somebody guillotine chokes you? We're going to grab the hand that's trying to choke you. Okay, so as that's pulling underneath and trying to connect the hands, it's going to be harder for him to connect the hands if we drive that other arm up super high. If you have longest arms like me, you can get your elbow pit to there, and it's a really nice anchor point. As Tyson will demonstrate later, it can even be done here. What we're trying to do here is just prevent him from being able to connect his arms together. So when I'm here, my right arm is high, I'm going to step to the right. So I'm going to want to trap this. So when I go to push, you can see he wants to fall. You have to drive quite hard here, like any takedown, to make this happen. If he's still holding on and you have weight like I do versus Tyson, I take my shoulder, drive it into his face. That makes him want to let go. I go knee on belly, smash to the face, head on a swivel, and I'm away. Everybody in the comment section is going to be like, wait a second, that would never work against a shorter guy. Okay, so let's talk about worst case scenario here. I have him up. I have my arms connected. Okay, a base guillotine is when my arm is coming underneath and I'm grabbing my own hand. I'm trying to crank this super high and up. So my arm is coming up and that's going around his neck. I'm reinforcing that right now with my own arm lifting up on this. That's why it's so important that Tyson has to grab that arm so that he can prevent it from getting to his neck as much as he can. Now the thing is if I'm strong, I can make that tight. So his hand, if it's too late, has to brace on me and he's trying to push me away. Remember, if I want him in this position, my hips are close to him, but if he puts his hands on my legs, now it's hard for me to get that, and now he's going to be a little bit safer. Okay, so if you've already been caught and you feel it's tight, this is your go-to in Tyson's case. But when we're here, sometimes that doesn't happen. So this arm comes up, his timing was better. If you actually notice now, there's more space for his neck to breathe. That means it's harder for me to lift up. In order for me to finish this guillotine, I would have to turn and then squeeze. And you can see that wanted to make him tap. But it's because I knew what I was doing. He was countering me this way. I followed that counter and countered his counter. Welcome to the world of jiu-jitsu. So his number one goal is to drive that up as high as he possibly can. This makes it hard for me to do this. Now he has to get to his takedown, okay? So remember, his right arm is up. He's stepping to his right, so he needs to trap my leg. The goal of this is just to make me to kind of stumble to the other leg. So he could wrap the leg around and hook it up high and tight. Yeah, right? So now that's kind of bending my leg. If you have a really strong hamstring muscle, you can like kick it down so it kind of bends the knee, right? But remember, I'm the bigger guy. So what does Tyson have to do here? He needs to drive forward with aggression. Okay, so as he traps the leg with the right leg, he's pushing off his left leg, going down to the ground. If you watch in the video, I actually put my hand down because the takedown was slow to try and prevent my fall. If that happened, my hand is out. Because my hand is out, I'm probably not going to be able to finish this guillotine. So I'm going to probably want to disengage. But if I'm super committed to this and I'm squeezing on tight, Tyson's going to do what's called a Von Flue choke. He's going to connect his arms together. Now he's going to try and drive his shoulder into my neck, basically planking on my larynx. So as he drives into there, he's putting his whole body up. He's going to make me pass out. And obviously, that's not a good thing for me, okay? When I pass out, then he can smash me all he wants and get the safety, okay? But the whole idea here is I'm a really committed attacker. I'm holding on super tight. He's got to get really good at finding where that shoulder pressure is, and that's where I can help him out. Because if I'm squeezing tight, go ahead. He's putting in a little bit to the right. Yeah, there it is. It's so nice. Push into it with your legs. Whew. Almost seeing stars on that one. Stay safe up there.